welcome back. It has been a while since I have recorded a video. So I've been so busy the last month of summer, and I just have not had time. So I am actually in my van right now. I am here to I'm at the YMCA to pick up my son from work. I got here about 15 minutes early so that I could shoot a video because it's so loud in my house. And I hate shushing the kids, especially it's a rainy day, so I can't send everybody outside. So I figured instead of just not doing it at all, I would come and do it in my van. So this is Ask Ashley, the van edition. A couple of weeks ago, I sent out an email to everyone on my email list asking them if they had any questions that they would like for me to answer. And the response was overwhelming. So I wrote down every single question that was sent in to me. And I thought that it would be fun and hopefully informative to go over these questions on my YouTube channel so that everyone can benefit, not just the people that have my courses. So with that in mind, I'm going to see how many I can cover before Teddy gets out to the van. Okay, let me read the first question. Okay, I'm not going to read the people's names just to keep things anonymous, but this question was, she said, my biggest challenge is maintaining consistency once I get things started. So she's talking about the different programs that I have available, different courses. So right now I have a course called Home CEO, and it's all about teaching how to, run your home basically like the CEO of a company. Then I have the Smart Kids Chores system. I have a course called Kitchen Domination and a course called Kids in the Kitchen. So one of the things that really will make or break your home systems is consistency. And if you think about it, this is true not just in your home, but in your life. So many things that we do or that we want to achieve in life, they're based on consistency. So many different things are based off of consistency, things that we want to accomplish in our homes. So what I have learned in dealing with myself is that the biggest way to ensure consistency is to make sure that you are building habits slowly. So that means really not adding another habit until your first habit is solidified. Okay, so in Smart Kids Chore System specifically, and also in Home CEO, I talk a lot about what I like to call phasing in chores for your kids and chores for yourself, homemaking routines. So if you're having trouble with consistency, then you have probably added too many things too quickly. Okay, so what I would recommend that you do is back off of all of the things that you're trying to accomplish in one day and focus on one again, and do that one until you are nailing it every single day. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't do any other housework while you're trying to do this, but what it means is you're focusing on, no matter what, you will get this one thing done every single day. And just as an example, this is not a chore that I would necessarily start with because it literally takes 30 seconds. But I mean, maybe that's what you need to do. Making your bed, okay? So when you're trying to achieve consistency with making your bed, this means that no matter what, you are going to do it, even if that means that you make your bed at 10:30 at night, right before you get into bed. You still get it done. And you're probably going to feel silly making your bed at 10:30 and then unmaking your bed and getting in. But here's the thing, you're going to remember that the next day. You're going to remember that you put it off so long that you actually had to do it. In order to maintain your word to yourself, you had to do it at 10:30 at night. And that might actually help you. Now, another thing that I do that is really important for maintaining consistency is what I like to call anchor chores. So I always anchor something to another activity. When I make my bed, it's actually anchored right inside my getting ready routine. And let me tell you how my getting ready routine runs. So I will take a shower. Then I will go sit at my makeup table and I will put on my moisturizer and all of the face stuff. Not the makeup yet, the face stuff. Then I get up, I brush and floss. After I brush and floss, I make my bed. After I make my bed, I sit down and I put on my makeup. And then I'm done for the day. Okay, so making my bed is anchored in a very specific spot. It's right after I brush my teeth. Brushing my teeth and flossing is anchored in a very specific spot, to the point where if I were to do things out of order, it would feel weird. Okay, and that's when you know you really have a habit set in stone, is if you don't do it when it's supposed to be done, you feel weird. So if you are having trouble getting your habit done, you need to anchor it to something that you're already doing. Okay, so think about things that you're already doing every single day, no matter what. So having a cup of coffee, putting your contacts in, brushing your teeth, getting dressed. Even if you're not dressing, even if you're just, you're staying home all day, I feel like the majority of us are probably at the point where we're not staying in our pajamas, even if we're home all day and not going anywhere. You are still changing your clothes. So getting dressed, going to the bathroom. If you're trying to start a really tiny habit, going to the bathroom is great because, it's something that you have to do multiple times per day. So you could anchor something to that. But anchoring new habits onto habits that are already established, it's a very, very powerful tool. So if you are having trouble getting consistency down, the two things that I really want you to focus on are, one, dialing back the number of things you are trying to consistently do every day and phase it in properly. And number two, anchor it to something that you are already doing. Now, if you want some suggestions for how I personally would anchor a habit, just leave it in the comments for me. So if you are trying to get in the habit of making sure that you go to sleep every night with no dishes in the sink, leave it below and I will tell you what to anchor that to. Whatever it is, leave it and I will offer you a suggestion, because I've actually gotten really good at this and it's actually something that I help some of my kids do too. So if you want my advice, feel free to leave whatever the cleaning habit is or home management habit is in the comments below and I will offer you some advice. So I hope that this was helpful. I want to keep these videos short so that it's approachable. So that, I don't know about you, but for me, if a YouTube video is more than 10 minutes long, I rarely watch it. I just don't have time for that. So I'm trying to keep these short and sweet and helpful, most of all. So I have a bunch of questions and I'm just going to take one per video, just like this. And I know I said at the beginning of the video that I was going to do 2 or 3, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do one at a time so that I can keep them properly cataloged and so that it's something that's easy for you to refer back to. So if this was helpful, let me know. Keep your eye out for this. I'm hoping to get at least one of these videos done per week and I will put them all in a playlist once I have a few of them. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.